Hello all. In this video, I am going to review Sylvia Plath's novel, The Bell Jar. Sylvia Plath is an American author. She is famous for her poetries, but she has written a novel also that is called The Bell Jar. It is considered a semi-autobiographical novel because in this book there's a character called Esther, and she is clinically depressed and she tries to commit suicide. There is no spoiler, by the way. She tries to commit suicide, and this event resonate with the actual life of Sylvia Plath, but not the entire narrative is related to her life. So, um, if you are reading without the knowledge of author or author's life, then also it's fine. Now, first of all, in before I begin with the review of the novel, I would like to clarify that this is a novel which is not supposed to be read by beginners because first of all, because I tried reading this book a few years back when I was a beginner. I couldn't finish it because of the sad and depressing tone of this novel, and also because of the cultural linguistic context which I was not able to understand. So yeah, do consider it in mind. Yeah, now begin with the let us just begin with the review. So in this novel, the protagonist is Esther. She is a young girl, um, in her early 20s, and as every one of us, she is figuring out her career, her aspirations, ambitions, and all. But at the same time, she is dealing with certain expectations and pressures which are put on her by her mother, by her teachers, or the society in general. So, as if I talk about the themes in this novel, there are multiple themes. There is obviously a side of depression, so it is a good book if you want to become aware of mental health issues and how it affects a person's life and personality, so to say. Also, it talks about gender discrimination, how certain kind of expectations are imposed on women and men both, and how their roles differ uh, as per these expectations. Then there is aspect of career also, how uh, we think that only academic pursuits are enough to become successful in life, but actually it is not, and sometimes it is not even easy and not actually fulfilling. Another one is, which I like the most, it somehow revealed the bad and inhuman side of mm, medical line, as in the insensitive side of, in fact, doctors, in fact, the hospital culture towards mentally ill people. Yeah, so I will talk about it in detail. Yeah, so to give an introduction, the story begins with the protagonist Esther, who is pursuing education in fashion field, and but at the same time she is involved in writing also, because she is working as learning to work as editor for a fashion magazine or something. think she earned a scholarship to do this. So Esther lost her father at a very young age, and thus her financial situation is not that great. Her mother tries to provide her good education, but still she won a scholarship, which was a great thing for her, and then she goes to study fashion. Now there we are given a glimpse of the society and culture uh, through the eyes of Esther only, and she explains how these people are so shallow from inside but so glamorous from outside. They are going for parties and music nights and all fun things, but actually internally she feels hollow. There is no real connection as such. Then there is certain kind of pressure also to stay up to the mark of the standard of the society. She is given a chance to be with these people. Yeah, but she is just not able to cope with it. In a break, she session break, she returns back to home, and then another kind of world or pressure is shown which Esther is dealing, and that is the pressure of expectations of her mother. Her mother, being a single mother, as her husband has passed away, she had been giving lessons to college children and all, college students, and trying to fund Esther's education and all, obviously manage household. And she obviously gives her practical advice that you should learn shorthand or something to become financially stable, but Esther is not able to do it. She shows interest in writing, like she tries to write a novel, but because of these pressures coming from all the directions to become successful as soon as possible, at some point of time Esther loses her capability and interest to write, and that at that time she becomes frustrated. As a result of it, she is also not even able to sleep, not able to eat, and she dreaded that what if she might lose her ability to write. I think this is not just a fear of losing her caliber of writing, but losing her caliber of expression, her own expression, her individualistic expression, and that very fact sent her in that suffocating environment of a Belgium, like depression. And she tries many a times to come out of it, overcome it, but she doesn't get proper help. She went to a doctor, but he is very ruthless in his treatment, which deteriorates her condition, and then she tries to commit suicide at least thrice. But there is always a sense of avoiding it also. So we see a very strange kind of dilemma in Esther. She wants to live and she doesn't want to.